Hello everyone and welcome back to another daily diary. I'm currently in the dry dive because we are back at the pool and all that kind of stuff. Nothing really all that exciting has happened this morning. We did a bit of gyro and then we got in the pool and we've been doing these really weird drills at the moment. Jane has been like, yeah, let's do this, it's gonna be really fun. So we've been doing like standing reverse 2.5 pikes, standing front 3.5 pikes, and we did some back double tucks on 1 meter. But anyway, this is what it was. And we just had lunch and a little bit of lunch break. Matt is over there. I thought I'd give you an update on what my crochet jumper is looking like. I know it doesn't look like a jumper yet because I haven't done all the bits. But yes, it's really rainbowy, but it is gonna be, wait, let me show you in the mirror instead. You have to wait till it's actually finished, but it's coming along. Look, from last week to this, we're getting there. Anyway, we're gonna go play some squash now before we start training later. So these kinds of workouts are really just about skills and basics because that's the kind of point in the season that we're at right now. Just working on the skills and the entries, lineups, making sure that our toes are pointed and all that kind of stuff. And it gets gradually harder throughout the rest of the year until we're back up onto 10 meter in a couple of months' time. He's eating a yogurt really loudly.
With my finger.
I think he just wanted a feature, to be honest, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
At Matty Diver. So far so good this week. I mean, we're only on Monday, but we'll take it. Halfway through the week, hump day, is my first morning off because we've now actually changed our training schedule so that we're adding an extra session in. I'm gonna close this window because it is very loud. Yeah, so I just dropped Robbie off at nursery. Bless him, he absolutely loves it. It breaks my heart to see him run in there because it's like, my little baby's all grown up. But anyway, yeah, so this morning is my first morning off. So I am going to, you know, do the usual chores, the laundry, emptying the dishwasher, figuring out what we're gonna do for dinner for the next week. You know, all of that kind of stuff. It's gonna be great. I've also got to do like a little brand video, which will be fun, and I don't know if it will be, you would have seen it by the time that this comes out, but I'm excited for you to see it because I think it's gonna be quite funny. And in the meantime, yeah, so I check in. It's again, look at my plants, they're growing, they're growing, they're growing. I've ordered some pots actually that are gonna be delivered today, like the biodegradable ones, so that I can plant some of my cuttings in soil and then replant them, and then the pot will biodegrade, and you know, we'll have a lovely new little plant for the hanging sections. But anyway, less of that, and I'll speak to you guys again in a bit. Put it in there, quick. Put it in, quick, quick, quick. Oh, that's it. Thursday morning we're feeding the fish, aren't we, Robbie? And the frogs. How many can you see? Can you count?
What?
That's not a frog, that's a big old fish. Hold on. Ready? Should we turn the lights on so we can see?
Yeah.
There it is. So what can you see?
A
Big fish. Look at the little fish. They're all eating. They're all eating. Yeah?
It's eating them all.
Eating them all, that's right. Which one's your favourite one, Robbie?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
That's the food. No, there's the froggy. Look, the froggy's moving.
What's he there?
Yeah.
That's a big one. That's little and big.
Yes, little and big.
We probably find it.
Yeah. So we are making porridge, aren't we, Robbie? Did you make it all by yourself?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a big old bowl of porridge for you, isn't it, Robbie? But do you eat it
I
all?
want chocolate.
You want chocolate?
Yeah.
In that bowl? Okay. Right, Papa, get you a spoon. Okay, now open up the lid. Squeeze, go on. It's a big one, big lid for your little hands, isn't it? There we go. Right. Oh no, you don't pour it. You get the spoon and put a little dollop. Just a little bit, please, okay?
Little bit.
No, little bit, please. Okay, that's enough.
There.
And then you...
No!
That is enough.
No!
I know the feeling, but that is plenty enough, I promise you.
I want to eat it.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
Go on then. Right, now we've got to pour the porridge on top of the Nutella and mix it, and then you have chocolate porridge. Does that sound good? Yeah, but you can't just eat the Nutella on its own. You have to have it with the porridge, okay?
I'm not even that bowl.
Do you want to put the Nutella on top of the porridge?
No.
Well, you can't just eat Nutella on its own for breakfast. I know everyone wishes they could, but right, I'm gonna sort him out. But anyway, the feeling again tired. You're gonna probably have that as a running theme throughout these videos. If you look over there, look at my, well, this is my little project table. I've got my crochet going and I've got my plants going. It's everything's moving along nicely. So, as if you've been following these little plants journey, I am now planting my clippings into some actual bigger pots. These are biodegradable, so apparently they're going to go away, but anyone that's got any tips at all, let me know, because I'm just winging this completely, but you know, it's been fun. So while Robbie is playing with his little magnet tiles, I thought I would do the little end of the week summary and answer some of the questions that were in the comments from last week. So, let me get that sorted. Look at that. Oh, come on, light. Yeah, I mean, this week was, like every week I'm gonna say, it's been intense. We've had heavy strength conditioning, lots of cardio, lots of reps in the pool. So, you know, it's exhausting, but you know, at the end of the week, you feel productive and you feel like you've gotten something out of it. And Jane, our coach, has organized actually on Saturday, yesterday, like someone called Jordan to come in from the Women's Sports Alliance to come in and talk to us about the inequalities within sport and how the Women's Sports Alliance is an alliance that can help people that aren't quite on like full funding and the people that are needing a little bit more help when it comes to, for example, discounts on sporting clothes, discounts on sports nutrition, webinars, opportunities to mingle and network with other people. So I think it's, you know, it's a really cool thing to try and, you know, shine a light on the inequalities that are in sport, especially for women. So go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. With all that cardio and all that training and stuff as well, Jane has been thinking of things outside of the box. We had this little competition and we had to carry a kettlebell as far as we could, but we had to walk and not run. Here's how it turned out.
That's it, you got 40.
Come on, there's people with COVID, get past them, get past the people with COVID, go on.
Go, Tom, come on. Come on, get that third one in.
We also do a lot of gymnastics-y, like ballet stuff, but I'm terrible at it because my hip flexors are so tight and it's something I need to work on. It's just one of the things that I try so hard to try and get my leg up high, and then compared to the others, I'm just terrible. But you know, it's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. But okay, so in terms of the questions that I'm going to answer, starting off from Raya Boise, who says, how did people first react when you told them you were going to the Olympics when you were 14? Teachers, relatives, friends, etc. Did anyone not believe you? It was really weird actually, because I was 13 in the February when I qualified, and I just remember, I mean, it didn't really seem real. It was just really weird. Like I came home and it was like, you know, my dad was there with me in Beijing when I qualified, and obviously he was over the moon, couldn't believe it. He was crying. He always cried whenever I did anything good. I think there was a lot of like, wait, what is actually happening? A lot of like, oh my goodness. But then there was a lot of, you know, things on the other side of that. But I didn't really experience anything bad. No. Whoa, did you make a road?
No, it's a roadie.
A roadie?
No, road.
A road, yes. So it wasn't until I got back from Beijing, the actual Olympics, that I started to experience anything that was a little bit negative at school and people not quite understanding why I was diving as much as I was and the attention I was getting. It was all a bit weird. And for me, it was weird. I mean, I was a 14-year-old kid. I didn't really know what was going on. All I knew was that I was very excited and I loved diving, and I went to Olympic Games. I didn't really understand the scale of it until I got older and to realize, actually understand how big the Olympic Games is. Next one is from Stephen Braswell, who says, I've always been curious as to why the diving team travels all over the world for training camps. Well, training happens at these camps that cannot happen at home. That's a very good question actually, and you know, diving isn't a centralized sport, so we aren't all in one place. So the idea of a training camp is for us all to get together, all the coaches, all the divers from all the different clubs around the country, come together to be able to train together. And sometimes people's synchro partners are in different places around the country too. It means that we get intent, like the physio is there every single day, so we can have massage every day. The equipment can sometimes be better. They have specific sports science kind of stuff that we can do, especially like we go on a training camp in a place in Turkey where they have all of like the cryo chambers, the ice bath, the sauna, the diving facility is great. We've got great gym facilities. We've also got like outdoor track facilities, testing things. So there's lots of different things. And also, for example, the one in Turkey is and it's outdoors. So the fact that we get a little bit of vitamin D and all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of different benefits for training in different locations. But more than anything, just to mix it up so we're not training in the same place every single day, because having something to look forward to and mix things up a little bit can make the off season seem a bit quicker. The next one's from Klarwitter. 00 says, the question we all have, when are we going to see Lance jump off 10 meter? Now, if you had seen some of my videos in the last couple of years, I did take Lance diving, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But he only made it to the 5 meter platform, so I need to take him back to get him off the 10 meter, and you know, you're going to just have to spam Lance on Instagram and Twitter to get him to come back and do it, because you know, I mean, right now we won't be able to because of COVID. Like, we're not able to have anyone extra in the diving pool because we have to be, you know, we don't want to be risking anything. So maybe in the future, but for right now, just spam him and make him think about it. And then the most liked question that I answer each week, or the most liked comment that was there when I was looking, was Daryl Moore, who said, let's hope that with Christmas coming that a knit Speedo is on the way for Matty. I don't have a pattern for knit trunks, but if anybody does have a knit pattern for trunks, even if it's crochet, because I can do that as well now, send it my way. Ideally a Union Jack one. Imagine, I'll wear it, Matty will wear it, we'll give it a go and see if it stays on in the water. And now, if you want to be featured next week, make sure you send your comments in this video, and then I'll answer them the next week. I'm going to be answering 3 questions, plus the most liked comment as well. So please send them my way, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thank you for coming on this journey with me again on Daily Diaries. It's now what week are we on? Hang on. Yeah, this is week 3. Week 3 of 49. We're getting closer and closer now to the Olympic Games. You know, it's been fun, and I hope that you'll tune in next week to see what I get up to in this week too. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss it, and you can turn on the little notification bell too, and then you definitely won't miss it. Okay.